Professor Usui,
Yes.
it is an honor and pleasure to be with you again here in Osaka at Westin Hotel. We know each other for a long time,
Yes.
but we never did this interview for artists of science. So it is long due. My first question would be, tell us something about your profession, that you have worked all your life, and what something that you are proud you have achieved during your life in your profession.
I started my career after I got a doctor degree. Okay. Then around that time, I studied fluid dynamics, experimental and theoretical, and also calculation of the iron ore pellet reducing by hydrogen, and gas is pulsating. The effect of pulsating, I started the work after fluid dynamics. Fluid dynamics means pulsating flow in a pipeline, because my teacher, Professor Omi, came from the mechanical engineering field to metallurgical field, our department. So one of his choice is the pulsating flow. But in my doctorate degree thesis, including fluid dynamics, that's pulsating flow dynamics, and also I use pulsating flow to iron ore reduction rate enhancement. This is the first time my career started.
Okay, but during the career, what are the things that you are proud of that you have achieved?
Achieved what?
What are the best achievements during your career in metals?
We reduce iron ore by hydrogen in a single pellet and packed bed, and model, reduction model we propose and use it to examine the experimental phenomena and reduction model comparison, and brush up the model. Normally one interface and three interfaces model are used, but we propose another one.
So this is very important, because reducing iron pellet by hydrogen, this is a very important today in terms of sustainability. So hydrogen is now the word of the day. Everybody is trying to use hydrogen or natural gas in iron and steel industry. So your research has been serving sustainability for a long time, and you didn't know the definition of sustainability. So you are one of the pioneers of using hydrogen, correct?
Yeah. Because we like to use carbon monoxide, but it's very cost is very high, and dangerous.
Yes.
So hydrogen is easier, 1/10 or around that
of the cost. Of the cost.
So we firstly use hydrogen, not just now carbon neutral.
How many years ago was this hydrogen?
Nearly 50 years ago.
15, 1-5.
50.
50.
50.
So you used hydrogen 50 years ago.
Yes, yes.
So you are an avant-garde of sustainability. So you use hydrogen, and now hydrogen 50 years later, it is the word of everybody's trying to use hydrogen.
My idea is in a blast furnace, we use carbon.
Yes.
From the coal.
Yeah.
We use hydrogen, carbon. And the carbon is very important in iron ore reduction because the decreases.
Decreases, exactly. Decreases, yes.
And so you can get hot liquid metal we can get. And the melting point, pure iron, very high.
Very high temperature.
Yeah.
Melting.
But, including carbon.
Yes, it's very low.
Very low.
So if you use hydrogen, what is the solution on that? If you use hydrogen without carbon, the melting point will be too high.
Yeah.
So what is the solution?
Recently in Japan or all over the world, they are thinking hydrogen reduction.
Yes.
But I don't think it's a good idea.
Because?
Because carbon is a very important element to reduce the melting point. So you can avoid, you can put out the silicon and
so without carbon you cannot eliminate silicon.
Yeah, no. So in natural gas use, Midrex or Hilsa, HYL, they cannot liquidify. No, it's a solid state. Reduced iron ore. So they need next furnace. They have to put out such as silica or magnesia. So the slug volume increases, and it's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
Only a natural gas producing countries. It's one of the good idea.
So if you use natural gas, it works. Natural gas works, or it doesn't.
Natural gas is a limited area you can use. You can get, and they have to.
Because you still needs carbon, correct? You still need carbon. So even if it is solid state reduction, you need a new vessel to remove other impurities. If it is a solid state reduction, correct? This is very important. So you have done this research 50 years ago, and people are trying to use it now. And it is very interesting to know that without carbon you cannot produce. Otherwise you have to increase the volume of the slag, and the energy goes up. Energy consumption, correct?
Yes. When we use hydrogen, you need heat up by some element.
Yes.
Using
electricity.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So
because of the high melting point.
So in Japan, they are thinking hydrogen reduction is the next process, but very limited people. But it's not a good idea, we think. But how we can get the carbon from not CO2 emission? So we are thinking the biomass.
Charcoal.
Charcoal, yes, and
like in Brazil.
Yes. Because carbon, wood, get carbon dioxide
Yes.
to
Understand.
yes. So
Okay. Well, I am pretty aware of that
it's
in a
good
circulation and zero balance. Of
but in Japan, not enough volume of wood, so we have to import.
Okay.
And one problem is not so good using as it is. So we are heating up in non-oxygen atmosphere. That's called charcoal, but trefaction process. Only 250 or around that degree centigrade. They getting another kind of carbonaceous material. It's comparable to the coke.
Charcoal. Charcoal and
coke.
Yes, pretty good. So, all your life in iron and steel industry, are you satisfied of your life? Are you happy with what you have achieved?
Happy? What?
Happy of your life dedicated to iron and steel production. Are you happy?
Yes. Happy? Yes.
You are happy. If, for example, 40 years ago, if you go back 40 years, would you have chosen the same profession? If you are a young boy going to university, would you have chosen iron and steel again? Suppose you are 20 years old now and you have choices. You would have chosen iron and steel again?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Very important. Just now, very important by using carbon without fossil from the earth, coal, because just now very complicated. We need energy, so they use oil or coal to get energy.
Okay.
Atomic energy and also. So just now very complicated. It's not enough supply. Coal or another iron ore because Russian program. So all the world import-export situation is very complicated.
Okay.
So we cannot say 2030 or 50. Just now, very, very difficult selection.
Correct. But my question was different. So if you are 20 years old, if you are back in time and you are a young boy of 20 years old, if you have choices, you go to law, you go to sociology, you go to another profession and iron and steel, would you have chosen iron and steel again?
Why?
Why you have chosen?
Yeah, CO2 emissions.
CO2 emissions. So you are saying that you wanted to contribute to CO2 emission, correct? And you would have chosen the same profession.
I don't have any idea about the world climate, hot temperature, because the only because I choose iron ore reduction because my teacher, Professor Omi, that's metallurgical plant or something is laboratory main topics.
Okay, but so you would have chosen the same profession. If you are 20 years old, you would have chosen the same profession. Correct? Yes? Yes. Okay, so now you have been working for a long time in iron and steel. What have been during this time? What have been the biggest challenge in your work as a professor, and in the research? What was the biggest challenge in your life?
In my life?
Yes, in profession.
Yeah, I comes to the point when we use coal. It's heating up coke and coke open gas they get, and coke open gas is very high energy, high level. So blast furnace is an important facility in the iron making field. And larger is better because larger or smaller, almost the same members are necessary, manpower. So larger is better. But when we increase the blast furnace, it's not so easy to height up.
Okay.
So wide radius they choose.
So
and so just now in Japan we are such a situation, and 2050 is far nearly 30 years later. So to this stage we need some bridge
technologies.
Yes.
So correct. So this is finding a bridge technology for the blast furnace. Replacing the efficiency of blast furnace has been your challenge, the biggest challenge. Correct? Okay. So if we change a little bit the gears, what about your hobbies? What has been your hobbies?
Go to hobby?
Yes.
Not this one.
Well, you want to present that, please? Present it. This is your hobby also?
No.
Yeah, this
I'd like to explain.
Please explain.
Because in last time in Cyprus,
yes.
Cyprus,
yes.
You interviewed me.
Yes.
At that time, iron is a nation.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that.
But this is.
That's it. We see it.
This is a very. So iron, we write this way just now. But all the Chinese character is this one.
Okay.
This is metal, king, metal.
Plus king.
Or king and B.
So metal is the king.
Mix up this
characters.
All the
Chinese
iron
character.
Chinese character. So we think the iron is
king.
Metal, king of metal. B.
Yeah, I understand. So iron is the king of metals.
Yes, yes, yes.
Correct. Very beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
so you remember or not?
Yes, I remember very well.
Nippon Steel
Yes.
used this Chinese character
Okay.
originally.
Okay.
The other
Yeah.
Kawasaki
Yeah.
Steel also used this
Okay.
Tetsu
Okay.
iron.
Okay.
So very important.
Okay.
And when ISIJ, Iron and Steel Institute of Japan, several years ago, they are coming the 100th anniversary. So some meeting, big meeting, and also a party. At that time, Prime Minister Abe,
Yes, Abe. Yeah.
late Abe, he came to the party just before starting.
Yes.
Another one also from the government, and finally Mr. Abe here there and give a speech.
I understand. I remember the story.
And he worked originally Kobe Steel.
Oh, really?
Oh yes.
Okay.
So, two meaning. Iron is
The king.
nation.
The king of the metal.
Yeah.
Iron is a nation. He said iron it makes a nation.
So
Iron makes a nation, and iron is the king of metals.
yeah.
Very, very well, very good. Perfect. We're going to keep this and we're going to show during the interview. We're going to show this exactly in the interview, during the interview. Perfect. Now tell us something about your hobbies. What have been your hobbies besides science, besides iron?
Besides, yeah, recent years, only not the sports or karaoke.
Before, not just but karaoke, one of the things. So you like karaoke? I remember very well because we had together many karaokes before when you organized the conference.
Symposium.
Yes,
You
yes.
make boat party.
Boat party, and you had the karaoke, and we had the karaoke before in Osaka. You remember? When you organized Iron and Steel Symposium in Osaka, where you went to karaoke.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Only 3 months.
3 months apart.
August to September, around that, you made a song.
Exactly. So we had 2 karaokes together in the 3 months apart, in Osaka and in San Diego.
It's in San Diego.
And in Osaka before.
Our university.
In Osaka before. So besides karaoke, any other? What you used to do sport before?
I want to swim.
Swim. Okay, swim. Okay.
But it's COVID-19
maybe creates problems.
Effect.
Okay.
So when just I went to the swimming school, not a swimming school, every kind of sports they can do. Sports gym.
Yes.
I entered. And started. Couple of months. It's very difficult because of the COVID-19. So if I can continue, this illness will not occur. Very nice. Swimming is very nice.
It is very nice, but swimming might help. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So karaoke, swimming has been the top of your. And what about free time? How much free time do you have reserved to yourself?
Free time what?
Free time.
Free time.
Without working. Vacation. How much vacation you have reserved to yourself?
Yeah. See news in my computer.
Okay.
And just now, Mr. Otani, Shohei, is my favorite sports.
Okay.
Yes. It's very difficult for him just now.
Okay.
But maybe he is a very nice man. So he couldn't leave the team.
Okay.
I thought, but recently owner stopped went out from the team. It's not a good manner.
Okay. Okay. Understand. So in free time, that's what you do during free time. But how much you reserve free time? 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours?
Only 1 to 2.
2 hours free time, and you enjoying the other next hours are just working.
No, yeah.
Just working.
I don't think it's working, but email discussion.
Emails, understand.
It's very difficult to. My idea is I could tell him. Very difficult by email.
Yeah, understand.
Yes, but simply.
Well, it's very interesting to you see. You have to keep sport. You have to keep karaoke. You have to keep active. You know, in order to be COVID have had some effect. But you should be optimistic. You should be strong. You should be, as you have been always active. It is the best medicine. And for this particular sickness, I'm gonna suggest you 20 to try. It is a natural product developed by a Japanese company, and this might help. You can try. So, Professor Usui. It's always fresh air when you're speaking with you. I enjoy always speaking with you, and it's the first time we're having an interview in Osaka, so it feels good. And to finalize, what is your advice to young generation? Why they should go to iron and steel? I guess I know the reason. Exactly this one. So because iron is the king of metals, and iron makes a nation. Correct?
Because iron is very important to the carbon neutral.
Okay.
Because CO2 emission in Japan around 14%
yes.
of the total emission.
Yeah.
Very large part only iron and steel company.
Okay.
Maybe because reduction from iron oxide to iron, they need very large energy.
Yes.
So for 14%.
Yes.
In all the Japan activity, very large amount. So we should try to reduce. As you know, London or around that, England, they use wood to coal.
Charcoal.
Yes. The forest.
Yes. The circulation, the net utilization is zero in carbon emission. So that's why the new generation should go to iron and steel, because iron is the king of metal, and iron makes a nation. Correct? Perfect. Thank you very much again. It's an honor, a pleasure to be with you again. We will see each other in Phuket.
Phuket. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
I am afraid.
Don't worry about that. We're gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some invention of Japanese industrial processing. Japanese pharmaceutical company, which is the strongest antioxidant in the world. You can try, and it will help you, for sure. Hopefully, it is natural, and I'm gonna give you a package, and you can try. But Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
It is really a pleasure again.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Stay strong. Stay young.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.